Hello everybody, welcome to the fifth tutorial in the series Learning Bash through Scripting. This is called Wheels, and in the last tutorial we went over basic file operations and operator overloading. In this tutorial we're going to see the case statement and the functions. We're not going to use this script anymore. Keep it, it's important however, but since we're taking the club to the next level, we're making a new script. And we start here with the shebang, bin bash, taking the simple club to the next level. And we echo, well, no syntax coloring, this happens, I have to exit out of that, and then open it again. Great. Echo, welcome to the Cold Wheels Club. And we echo some fancy heading here, some @, and some dashes. Great. And we echo one register member. We echo two access a member. And the final choice is echo three remove a member. If you don't want any of these choices, then you can choose from 4 to 9. And we gracefully quit, and then we echo, or let's read this time, read -b, please choose again, wow, come on, a number, here you go, and choice. And let's start the real thing, which is case choice in. Let's go. Well, if the choice is 1, if the user chooses 1, we register a member. If the user chooses 2, we access a member. If the user chooses 3, then we remove a member. And if it chooses from 4 to 9, then we echo goodbye and we exit. And if you choose anything else, then we invoke the menu or call the menu. And finally we end that in an ESAC, which is case flipped. It's CASE, this is ESAC, kind of what we end like the phi with. If you make an if statement, it is IF, and the ending is FI, which is the opposite. This is also the same. And what this does is, well, if the user chooses 1, it takes the variable choice from the read-b, please choose a number. And what if the user chooses 1? It does this code. If the user chooses 2, it does that. If the user chooses 3, it does that. And if the user chooses from 4 to 9, it does this. And be sure to enclose this 4 to 9 in brackets to make sure that it's a regular expression from 4 to 9. Otherwise, it won't be treated as this. And the asterisk means if he chooses something not here, then we get the menu. However, this program contains some mistakes, and the first one is whenever you finish handling a choice, you end it with a double semicolon. So we'll do this here, and double semicolon, and finally a double semicolon, and for the last one you put a double semicolon. That's when you finish handling a choice to denote that, hey bash, I'm done with this choice. And the next thing we want to explain is register member. Well, if we do this, or if we execute the script, it will say register member, that command is not found, since it thought that you mean a command that is already found in bash. However, this register member will be a function that we will make. So what this does is call the register member function. And what this does, well, let's keep that here. And this will call the access member function. Call the remove member function, and this will exit the program, and finally this will call the menu function. And to make a function in Bash, you can do it two ways. You can say function register member and open a curly braces and put your code inside these, or you can add a parenthesis here and remove the function keyword. This is easier and we'll stick with this. So we're making four functions: register member, access member, and remove member. The last one would be the menu function. And if you execute this script in Bash, that will give us an error, since, well, you can't create an empty function that does nothing like this in Bash. You have to add a colon operator, which is sometimes denoted as the do nothing operator. It also has other uses, but in functions it means do nothing, and that's an empty function. And if we check this, bash club4.bash, then this, although it did nothing, it invoked the register member. And let's, for debugging purposes, we're going to really ensure that it invoked the register member. So this is the register member function, and echo this is the access member function, and one more echo here. This is the remove member function, and finally echo I have already printed the menu. And, well, if we choose 1, it calls the register member function and it says this is the register member, and 2 is access, 3 is remove, and finally 4 is a goodbye. And, well, if we choose anything not in the 4 to 9 or 1 to 9, then, for example, that's 12, it says I've already printed the menu, and it says, hey man, I've already printed the menu and told you to choose from 1 to 9, and it didn't. Well, if I choose 5, it says goodbye. If I choose 9, it says goodbye, and invokes what's in the handling of 4 to 9. And that really explains the functions, although these functions are not very useful in this script. We'll make them so in the next one. And, well, this explains the function and explains the case statement used for handling different situations. For example, the register used for handling different choices. And, well, this is for the tutorial today. In the next tutorial, we'll be seeing how to really populate these functions and make them do their accurate jobs. And until the next tutorial, guys, see you later.